Kevin Costner carries a heartfelt regret about his starring role in Wyatt Earp, a Hollywood clash that pitted two legendary Western films against each other, leaving one to triumph and the other to fade into the shadows. Even with his stellar track record as an actor and director, Costner has faced his fair share of setbacks in the industry. Back in the 1990s, long before the drama surrounding his ambitious Western epic Horizon: An American Saga, or the tensions with co-stars on Yellowstone, as detailed in reports from Slash Film, he stumbled on a few major projects. His 1995 sci-fi adventure Waterworld, set in a flooded future, bombed at the box office, though it wasn't the total disaster some critics make it out to be, per Slash Film analyses. And his 1997 follow-up, The Postman, another genre flick with a bleak outlook, also underperformed. But when it came to portraying the famous lawman Wyatt Earp in director Lawrence Kasdan's 1994 sprawling biography, the film's modest earnings weren't just bad luck. They stemmed from unfortunate timing. Kasdan's epic Western covers Earp's early life and his family's transformation into notorious enforcers of the law, featuring Costner alongside a powerhouse cast including Gene Hackman, Michael Madsen, Dennis Quaid, Bill Pullman, and Tom Sizemore. For a lengthy biographical film, it's a solid effort, packed with historical drama and action. Yet, it was eclipsed by George P. Cosmatos' Tombstone, which hit theaters just 6 months prior and zoomed in on a pivotal period of Earp's story, with Kurt Russell playing the tough gunslinger. This sort of competitive frenzy kicked off, and I've always felt bad that it turned into this odd rivalry, Costner shared with GQ in 2024 from a YouTube clip. Tombstone was an entertaining flick, but it's a shame things unfolded like that. The tension ran both ways, and while Russell came across as unflappable on screen, off-camera was a different tale entirely. But here's where it gets controversial. Is it fair for Hollywood to pit similar films against each other, or does this space race mentality spark better creativity? Think about it. History is full of such duos, like the asteroid apocalypse thrillers Armageddon and Deep Impact, both dropping in 1998, rattling audiences with their doomsday scenarios. Or the high-octane action picks Dread and The Raid from 2011 and 2012, which shared intense urban warfare plots. For Wyatt Earp and Tombstone, Russell fretted that the industry couldn't support two Earp biopics, needing his co-star Sam Elliott to soothe his nerves. In a 2019 interview with Entertainment Weekly, Elliott remembered a key chat with Russell before filming began. Russell was anxious upon hearing Costner's project was underway simultaneously. He was really stressed about it all. "Thinking bigger picture than the rest of us," Elliott said. Luckily, Elliott offered some straightforward advice. "They don't have our screenplay and they sure as heck don't have our talent. Beyond that, worry if you must." And that wisdom hit the mark. And this is the part most people miss. Despite being the long shot, Tombstone raked in nearly 3 times its $25 million budget worldwide, earning positive buzz from critics. Wyatt Earp, however, was criticized as creatively lacking and didn't come close to recouping its hefty $63 million production costs. In the end, that's how the West was conquered in cinemas. So what do you think? Should actors and filmmakers embrace these rivalries as fuel for innovation? Or do they unfairly sink good projects? Do you side with Costner's regret, or see it as just the nature of blockbuster battles? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on this Hollywood showdown.